Hi everyone, welcome to Water Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not, and either or any of these blokes, it's a Saturday extravaganza. What more than that on the first Saturday of the new year, the first Saturday of 2019. It's not just going to be a normal extravaganza, it's going to be an epic extravaganza. Not 1, 2, 3 or 4 replays, but 5 ace-tagger replays in one bigger than Texas 1.3 video. That's right, we're on patch 1.3 on the Asian server. This is the Asian server matchmaking at its finest. It's a tier 8 and 9 battle, of course. If you're playing in North America or Europe, on Asia, you're going to get more games like this rather than the more common or the older 357 matchmaking. I think Asia's being used as a test ground for the new matchmaking template. We're having more 1 and 2 tier spread battles, so you see more games like this. So if you're in a tier 8, you're not going to be up against tier 10s all the time, which I reckon's pretty cool. BeauB's kicking us off in the tier 9 Chinese light tank, the WZ132A. I remember this tank, I enjoyed it a great deal. Haven't had much of a chance to play the tier 10 since I bought it, but this is a pretty groovy tank indeed. It's armor piercing rounds for standard ammunition, 100mm gun, 320 alpha damage, 220 penetration, 240 penetration with APCA. You can see he's got the Chinese food there for the extra view range, which I think is a brilliant idea. It's something I've adopted myself in my light tanks, and I'm really enjoying the light tanks a little bit more than before I discovered the use of food. I know all the good players out there who watch my videos will say, "Sure, you should be using food in heaps of tanks, not just your light tanks." Of course, that's right. Plenty of tanks do pretty well with food. Anyhow, what are we looking at? We're looking at BeauB. BeauB is on a mission. It's the last mission for the T55A, the LT-15, the aggressive recon specialist. He needs to do a combination of 7,000 damage. Now, that's 7,000 damage that he's done himself, and of course 7,000 damage assisted damage as well. He's already on 484 assisted damage, 334 damage done. He's done 1 damaging shot. He's running around here in the middle part of Ruinberg, which in my not so expert opinion is the right place to go for a light tank if you can get some vision. From here, from where BeauB is now, you can get cheeky shots into town every now and then. You can also try and get some vision here towards where the Object 430 Mark II, the T44, and of course the ELC Even 90, who, let's be honest, the ELC Even 90 could be absolutely anywhere by now. Spots the Object 430 Mark II, doesn't wait for his 6th sense to go off. He knows he's going to be spotted, so he just continues to roll around this little ridgeline here with the bushes. It's something that BeauB could hope to could do quite well at. Gets a tracking shot into the fox, so hopefully one of his friends down there in the town can shoot the fox for some more assisted damage. That's what he's after. He's after assisted damage as part of this mission. You can see he's aiming straight for that track. He wants to keep that fox permanently tracked. He's still on full health though, 1,550 hit points, and he's sitting there going, "Come on, somebody shoot this one." Something just hit it for 400. Alpha damage. You can see people are shooting that Fox, the tier 9 auto-loading French tank destroyer. There you go, another 400 assisted damage up to nearly 1,600 now. Shoots him again to keep him tracked and picked up even more assisted damage, up to 2,000 assisted damage. He's only done 334 damage himself, but don't worry, he's going to start getting this gun singing pretty soon. I reckon he will. Anyway, maybe I'll be wrong. Come on, kitten, says somebody in the chat. It's time to start moving. The score's 3-1. BeauB from RNS Clan in the Chinese tier 9 light tank, the WZ132A. 334 damage done, 2,000 assisted damage already. People calling each other noob in the chat. I'm not a big fan of people doing that, especially when they haven't lost the game. They're up, they're winning this game. Why resort to calling each other silly names in the chat when you're winning 4-2, right? One tank did just get taken out though, the T10. He won't be too happy. And BeauB continuing to roll forward. It looks like his team might be in a little bit of trouble over there in the city, but BeauB not stuffing around. He is top tier in this game. Top tier light tank. The longer you can stay alive, the more good you can do. Gets spotted by the Charioteer. Shoots the Charioteer once. There's the Object 430 Mark II. A great opportunity for somebody to get the scoreboard up by another notch. 5 6-4 now. 5-4 to 6-4 is soaking up that assisted damage again. 2,800 assisted damage. You can see on the top of the screen, you can see he's got all these different missions on the top of the screen. 3,488. That's for the LT15 for the T55A, and he's also getting to try and get it with honours to get people to kill 4 tanks with him getting the vision on it, which he's slowly getting towards. And with his Excalibur mission, you can also see that on there, some blocked damaging shots. Not really in the right tank to do a block damage mission, but with winning 7-4, he's already got 3,000 assisted damage, 657, 966 now, I should say, damage done. Continuing to look at the, looks like it's the pattern. Shoots him again. Is he getting more? He is. He's getting the assisted damage for that as well. He'll be wrapped about that. Pops one into him for the kill. 9-5 the score now. You'd be thinking that this game would be looking pretty good. You can see the clock on the top just below the 9. You can see the clock up there to 5,500. He's aiming to get that up to 6. It's pretty handy now that the with the changes, with the new missions and all that kind of stuff, the top of the screen tells you how you're going, and he's already up to 6,000. He probably likes the look of this mission. Gets a kill on the Emil 2. We will see the Emil 2 in another battle in today's video. 10-5 the score now. BeauB from RNS on 2 kills. Is this about to be 3? He's looking at the pattern, looking at the T44. Is on 2 kills. 2,350 damage, 4,292 assisted. He's only 400 hit points of damage off this this mission, folks. 12-7, only 58 hit points left up his sleeve though, so he'll be careful, but he's no dummy. He'll know that. 4,292 assists, 2,350 damage done, and for that mission he's up to 6,642 out of the 7,000. This is his last mission for the LT15 for the T55A, and there you go. He's got it with that shot into the Scorpion. He'll be high-fiving. And what's he need? What's he need for a secondary? Let's have a look. He needs his friends need to kill something that he's spotting. That's for the secondary. He's already got 3 out of the 4. The T44 goes down 13-8. If he can spot these tanks and one of his friends can kill it, he'll be all over this for the secondary condition, completing the mission with honours as well. 13-8 to score, 2,701 damage done. He has blocked a bit, 390 alpha damage blocked, and 4,480 assisted damage. Here comes the Scorpion G. The Scorpion G's just YOLOing, saying, "Hold my beer, I've got this." Still 2 enemy tanks remaining. He wants to get the assist on the kill. This is for the T55A, and it will be for the to win it with honours, and that's what you want to do, especially with these last missions. You get them with honours and you get those valuable orders that you can use to unlock other missions where you might not have the correct tank to get it. Charging in towards the WZ132A 1-4. He wants to be the one spotting the Chinese heavy tank. He'll be going for a tracking shot. Was that it? I reckon that was a tracking shot. It looks like he is tracked, and that's what he's aiming for now. He wants to track him. He's tracked him. Now his friend needs to kill him while he's tracked. I'm pretty sure he just did. Somebody's got to kill him before he's going for the tracking shot. This is why he's doing it. He's going for the tracking shot to get it with honours, and he does with the last shot of the game, the Batchat 25 TAP. Dastardly. Good work, Dastardly, helping BeauB pick up his T55A. Wow, what can I say about that game? That was absolutely fantastic. That's not the right page. What are you talking about, Stewie? BeauB from RNS. Don't worry, one take. We do these recordings in just one take. BeauB in the Chinese Tier 9 light tank, the WZ132A. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. Spotter medal, Hand of God, Fire for Effect, and he finished the LT 15.3. That's a final light tank mission for the T55A on Ruinberg. A lot of that due to tracking, which is a very good option. Some people don't think of it. I don't think of it myself either. Sometimes you just got to think outside the box, right? Shoot those tracks to get those missions. He did it. He just did it right at the end. I reckon that was pretty exciting. 2,701 damage done. 2 kills, 1296 base experience. He fired 23 shots, 19 hit, only 9 penetrated. But remember all those shots he was firing to keep those vehicles tracked, to get this assisted damage, 5,165. Still did pretty okay with the credits too, 18,500 credits. That's with a premium account. It did fire a bit of gold, and of course he paid 20,000 credits for the Chinese food by the look of it. But not a bad result of all from the old mate BeauB in the Chinese Tier 9 light tank, the WZ132A. As we move on to game number 2 in this EPIC Extravaganza, this is Runaway Brave Sir Robin, again in a great example of the Asian matchmaking template. A 2-tier battle, 5 Tier 9 tanks on each team, and Runaway Brave Sir Robin is in one of them, the Type 61, the Tier 9 Chinese medium tank. Now, I haven't played this tank for a long time. You can see he certainly knows what he's doing in this tank. He's got some pretty groovy camo on it. He's also got the Ace Tanker. Emblem as part of the missions that Asia's been doing, and probably the rest of the world as well. The missions they pick, I think it's 5 tanks a week, and if you can ace them, you'll get that Ace Tanker Mastery badge you can put onto your turret. And he's also got a pretty groovy camouflage there. Looks like it's a digital camouflage, possibly from a Clan Wars thing, or maybe from a mission as well. Auto aims and shoots, the RU-251, opens up his account with 403 hit points of damage. Is he on a mission? He's on a mission to block damage. I don't think he's going to do that with this one. Not in the Type 61. As far as the Japanese missions go, that's probably better suited for the Type 4s and the Type 5s, or the German tanks. There's plenty of German tanks you can do that mission in. However, Runaway Brave Sir Robin platooned up with his old mate Burning Seraph from Cesar's clan, and my old mate Savage. So lucky enough to meet Savage in Melbourne at one of the wargaming booze ups, and his absolute pleasure, and a good barrel of laughs, old Savage, that's for sure. Anyhow, Runaway Brave Sir Robin is looking at these tanks in the southeast part of that. There's an Object 704, an ISM, a couple of tank destroyers, a few mediums and lights sitting back there trying to snipe like real little legends. Just making sure I'm not on any of these teams. I'm not going to make a fool out of myself. Runaway Brave Sir Robin from PBCAC in the Type 61. APCR is standard in this bad boy. 390 alpha damage, 258 penetration, 330 with the heat rounds, which is premium ammunition. He's got the sushi, or whatever it's called, the Onganiri, for the extra 10% to all crew skills and perks, which a lot of good players do in just about every tank they drive. Finds the 704, kills him for his first kill of the game, brings his damage up to nearly 2,000 hit points. He's got a whisker of assisted damage as well, and you can see that ISM sort of caught that ISM napping by the looks of him. He's just sort of reversing out slowly. Looks like one of his platoon mates has set him on fire. Is he going to seagull? He does! Picks up the kill on the ISM. I'm not sure if his platoon mate was going to get that kill. Just shoots the Lorraine 15551 as it goes unspotted to pick up that kill. That still counts though. 3 kills to Runaway Brave Sir Robin, plus 3,249 hit points of damage, plus the kill shot damaging the damage on the Lorraine. Artillery gets rid of the WZ121 FT, and that brings the score back to 5-2. Runaway Brave Sir Robin not running away. In this one, he's charging forward, still full health, which you'll be feeling pretty happy about that, because he's still got plenty of damaging shots up for grabs. Puts one into the back of the T44 at tier 8. Burning Seraph picks up a kill on the Batchat 12T. Loses his loader. Continues to aim towards the T44, kills him, fixes his loader with a quick tap of the 6 key, charging forward though. He wants to keep moving, make himself a harder target as possible to hit. There's plenty of snipers back there on the red line in this game. Runaway Brave Sir Robin, he's got himself into a position here where he's sort of caught out in the middle of the open. He's down to 1,053 hit points. He's done nearly 4,000 hit points of damage, 683 assisted, plus of course the kill shot on that Lorraine 15551. Continuing to roll forward, 701 health up his sleeve, which is 700 hit points more than he needs. Rolling forward, 7-2 the score, 4 kills, 4,000 damage. Putting a few clutch shots towards the enemy. There's still plenty of hit points here up for grabs, and he will be licking his lips saying, "You'll beauty, I fancy myself against some of these targets." A nice soft marshmallow of a target, the Rimby Borsig Waffenträger at tier 8, puts one into the side of the German tank destroyer, waits for the gun to reload, looks towards the Revelarisi, gets him for 137. That was a high explosive round, possibly thinking about a high explosive for the Borsig. Puts another HE round into the back of the AMX 30 for another 191 hit points. Burning Seraph in a bit of trouble, but Runaway Brave Sir Robin says no worries, shoots him, sets him on fire. Burning Seraph confirms the kill before that AMX-30 can ram him to death. 12-3 the score now, 4 kills to Runaway Brave Sir Robin, 5,343 damage done, 683 assisted damage, climbing up the hill. He's still got 288 health up his sleeve, so he will not want to be shot by anybody. There's the Revelarisi, gets in for once. Gets killed by the Revelarisi, which he cannot believe. And that he's not going to get, that's a block damage mission. Don't worry about that one. But, wow, what did we see? What was that, 5,000 or 6,000 damage? I don't know, I can't remember. Was it, I think you're looking at not far off 6,000. He did get killed, got 4 kills. Looking at Cartroom's point of view, another clanmate of Runaway Brave Sir Robin. He's been around for a while. He picks up, or the Mutts picks up the last kill, which is the Progetto. A comfortable win in the end, fast and furious, 15-4. Let's have a look at the result before we move on to game number 3 in this EPIC Extravaganza. Runaway Brave Sir Robin in the Type 61, the Tier 9 Japanese medium tank. That was an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. A Bruiser medal, fired for effect. He got himself a couple of bonds, a Confederate for shooting more enemy tanks than anybody else, and of course the High Caliber for doing the most. Look at that, 5,744 hit points of damage. 4 kills for the Ace Tank, 13 base experience, and he well and truly carried that one, doing more than double what anybody else did on his team. 20 shots fired, 16 hit, 14 penetrated, 5,744 damage done, a little bit sniped, 792 assisted damage, and quite a profitable game there. Nearly 43,000 credits. That's after tax with a premium account. That's not a premium tank. It did get 30,000 from a personal mission payout, or it could have been a clan booster or something like that, which more than covered the cost of that Japanese food for the premium consumable. We move on to game number 3 in this EPIC Extravaganza. This one's going to be a little bit different. This is my old mate Napalmer. I watched him do this live on Twitch. He does stream. He streams quite regularly, and he's a very, very good player. He's been grinding towards the Kranwagen as part of the Santa Mouse versus Campus Wagon promotion that Wargaming had just before Christmas. Napalmer is in the Emil 2 at this stage. I watched him do this live on Twitch. Link will be down below for his Twitch channel. Don't forget to check him out. Throw him a follow, a like, a sub, all that kind of jazz, and engages in the chat very, very well. So don't be scared to speak out and say g'day. It's a 120mm gun in the Emil 2, the Tier 9 Swedish auto-loading heavy tank. 120mm, 400 alpha, 252 penetration with APCR, which is premium ammunition, 300 with the heat rounds, and he's not stuffing around. He's coming right up to where the enemy tanks are going to be, looking for a shot into the T10. The first one doesn't do much, but that's alright, he won't be perturbed. Looking towards him again, shoots if he gets, bounces the T10. Of course, the Emil 2 is probably, the Emil 2 and the Emil, possibly one of the first auto-loaders that had a good amount of armour. The more I think about it, I can't think of anything else. Of course, the French auto-loaders that came out before the Emil didn't. The American ones have got a little bit of armour, but the Emil 2 and the Kranwagen with that odd-shaped turret, that turret can sort of bounce shots all day long, get into a good hull-down position. Napalmer from Cesars in the Emil 2, 1120 damage done already, 440 damage blocked, 347 assisted damage. That's what I mean. He hasn't taken any hit points of damage yet, even though he's in a very, very aggressive position. Again, he is top tier in this game. Another brilliant example of the Asian matchmaker. Two tiers being, and if you were in this game, it wouldn't really matter if you were a tier 8 or a tier 9. You'd be pretty happy with how this matchmaker was treating you with a 2-tier spread. 5-6 tier 9 tanks on each team. Napalmer in the Emil 2, there's a 257, a T10, there's Driv, artillery and a light tank, and on the enemy team it's a Conqueror with my old mate Criticus, the T10, WZ, the T30, the Waffenträger and artillery. 1 zips the score. Napalmer's picked up the first kill, 2,202 damage. 440 damage block, 347 assisted damage, just kicking back here, waiting for that Swedish gun to reload, and is doing this on his way to grinding out the Kranwagen at tier 10, which I still think's a pretty groovy tank to play. Just about ready to rock now. He's loaded, still on full health. He's dished out 2200 damage without taking any damage in return. Finds the Panther 2, shoots him once. I don't think he'll get a second shot into him, but that's okay. Brings his damage up to 26-23. Still got 3 bullets remaining. 2 ones to score. Looking for opportunities. Oh, the Panther's going to get a little bit brave. Bounces the Panther 2 at tier 8. He's down to 739 hit points. 2 more shots should be enough in this with this 122mm gun. 2 shots should be enough to get rid of the German tier 8 medium tank, but he's not proving to be too easy to hit. He's got one round remaining. He's gonna just pull it. He's waiting for him to poke. Might as well wait. Didn't quite get that one. Turns around, makes himself a little bit of a harder target. You never know when artillery's looking your way, do you? Does a quick circle, looking at the looks like he's checking out the turret. It's a pretty good looking turret. Of course, he's got that camo skin. That's a camo skin from, I reckon it was from Frontlines. I've got that one on my Aussie tank, the Centurion 5-1. Anyhow, back to the game. 3-2's the score. It was on a mission to do some. That's an interesting mission. It's in the he's doing those missions for that's the final lot of missions for the 279. So you've got to do it in consecutive battles. So that's what the mission template looks like in game. I'm sure plenty of people watching are doing the missions for the Excalibur like I am. Loses his driver, bounces a shot, takes some damage, and kills a T-34 all at the same time. So he's got 3 rounds remaining. There's Caesar and IS-3A, puts 2 into him for a second kill. 5-3 the score now, 1 round remaining. Rolling forward, he knows that there's going to be tanks around here, and a good plan. Thinking that the WZ might be another kill, he doesn't quite land the shot. Pulls back for the reload. He'll be looking at that Panther again. His crew is stunned. He can't fix his crew for another minute or so. Waiting. Look at that. There's a table there under that. Never knew that. Never knew that table was in that little archway. He's trying to get in there to be safe from artillery. Now, I remember seeing this thinking, what the hell? What are you doing? And that's he was laughing himself as he was doing this live on Twitch. Well, look, it's not a bad place to hide, I guess, while you're waiting. If you're in an auto loader, just kicking back in there. 3340 damage done. He's lost nearly 700 hit points of damage. And I think about now he's thinking, well, I'd love to be able to get out of here, but that guy's going to have to move first. There you go. Gets back out of his little cubby house, I guess you could say. 6-3 the score. 3 kills to Napalmer from Shazar's clan. 3,340 damage done. 1,320 damage blocked, and that damage block will be all on that groovy looking turret. 6-3 the score. Is going hunting for some more enemy tanks. That Panther 2, I'm typically thinking that his friends over there will probably kill that Panther 2 pretty easily. He's only on about 200 health. Probably not worth driving all the way over there to try and find that Panther 2. His team are going to need some vision in this part of the map. And even though it's a heavy tank, with the premium consumable, coffee with cinnamon buns, that can certainly help your vision, whether you're in a light, medium, or a heavy tank. Spots and damages the artillery. Not lucky enough to get the kill shot on the artillery. The first shot did bounce though, which is just purely bad luck. Reloads his gun because he's only got 2 standard rounds remaining, so he reloads premium. So he's got a full clip of 4 rounds up his sleeve. 8-4 is the score now. Continuing to roll around. Somebody shoots a T-26E5 and Napalmer not stuffing around. He's going to go straight up here. He's hungry for more damage. He's grinding towards the Kranwagen. His friend in the 257 picks up the kill on the FV207, brings the score up to 9-4, rolling towards the that's the premium American heavy tank. I'd be aiming. No, he's behind that pillbox. Does get spotted. Finds a T30 on the red line with the Waffenträger auf Panzer 4. Where's the Indian Panzer? We haven't seen the Indian Panzer. The T30. Oh, he doesn't penetrate his arm. He does get a hell of a lot of assisted damage though for that kill on the American T-30, the turreted Tier 9 American tank destroyer. Shoots a Waffenträger Panzer 4 twice and confirms kill number 4. He's got one bullet remaining. No, he takes a reload instead, and he's going to start rolling towards whatever he can find. Gets shot from behind from the Indian Panzer. Quite possibly the Indian Panzer on the red line, along with the Scorpion G, maybe, looking at where those shots came from. Got a damage ammo rack, which he can't fix for another 55 seconds. He is still reloading, and it's going to take a little while before these bullets go up anywhere near the gun with that damage ammo rack. And 45 seconds before he can fix it. 447 hit points left up his sleeve. Napalmer from Shazaz. In the Emil 2, the Tier 9 Swedish auto-loading heavy tank. The Emil 2, the one with the groovy turret. He just needs to wait now, unfortunately, until is loaded. And he's not far off loading, so now he's going to start rolling forward, clearly looking for, what can he shoot there? There's the KJ-105. There's also the Indian Panzer. He's just about loaded. He's on 4 kills already. Indian Panzer could be a one-shot. Doesn't get to kill the Indian Panzer. The Centurion 7.5. The Centurion 5.1 kills the Indian Panzer. That's the Aussie tank looking towards the Scorpion G. Shoots him once. Shoots him twice. For kill number 5, and all of a sudden, the top gun's up for grabs. He's charging towards the KJ-105. Doesn't have time. Don't even worry about fixing that damage ammo rack. He just wants to pop one into him for the top gun. There you have it. 6 kills to Napalmer from Cesar's clan. In the Emil 2, nearly 5,000 damage, and combined you're probably looking at about 7 or 8,000. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or 9,000 even. Wow. What? Not a bad game at all. Napalmer from Cesar's. Don't forget to check him out on Twitch. He's grinding towards the Krampus wagon, which we've been giving each other shit about that for some time now. Ace Taker Mastery Badge, the Hand of God, Spotter for all that assisted damage, Bruiser, Duelist, Fire for Effects, Shell Proof, 2 bonds, High Caliber, Top Gun, no problems whatsoever. I did like that little cubby hole he was hiding in while he wasn't really hiding, he was just sitting there. I reckon I was watching it happen on stream. Don't forget to check him out. The link will be down below. I was watching him on stream. I reckon he was thinking, let's just see if we can get in there with this very, very, very good-looking Tier 9 Swedish auto-loading heavy tank. 4,862 damage done. 6 kills for the top gun. 1,504 base experience. 24 shots fired. 21 hits. 16 penetrated. 2,340 damage blocked by armor. Nearly 2,000 assisted damage. And look at those credits. That's the thing. Premium account. Personal reserve, mission payouts, probably clan boosters, nearly 100,000 credits. That's not a premium tank, folks. That's a Tier 9 normal heavy tank. Nothing normal about the Emil 2. Looks like it's pretty good fun. I enjoyed it when I had it, and of course it's pretty fun to play as well. Let's move on to game number 4 in this epic extravaganza. This is my old mate Panzer Burner. Panzer Burner from Chabraska clan. This time he's in the Conqueror. He does send me a few replays and are always well worth watching. Panzer Burner in the Conqueror rolling up the 1-2 line of steps in another example of the fantastic matchmaking we get on the Asia server. Again, Tier 9. Tier 9's always been a pretty good spot for the matchmaker. I think worldwide Tier 9 has always been pretty good for the matchmaker. And Panzer Burner again in a two-tier spread in his team. 5 Tier 9 tanks on each team. Panzer Burner in the Conqueror, the 257, WZ132A 1-4, the Patton and the Tortoise up against the enemy Conqueror, the M105, another 257, T54 and the Conway. Gets a shot into the T28 prototype, brings his damage up to 861. Looks like he's on a mission. It looks like he is on a mission, and what would that mission be? Sturdy armor, block, damage tanks. Needs to damage tank. This is for the T55A. Needs to put some damage into the enemy as he kills the T28 prototype, bringing the score up to 2-1. He needs to block. Oh, he needs to block nearly 6,000, and he also needs to do 2,000. He's going to do the 2,000 easy, that's for sure. For the other one, the other one's not going to be on the cards because it's a stun mission. Panzer Burner from Chabraska in the Conqueror, rolling around, puts another one into the M103. He gets a secondary condition for this mission that he's on. For the T-55, it needs to do 2,000 damage. It also needs to block a heap. I'm not sure if he's going to block 6,000 hit points, but he's doing his best to carry this game. 2-3's the score. 2-3's the score on steps, rolling around looking towards the Ravvi Borsig Waffenträger, the Tier 8 German tank destroyer. Now this is an encounter battle. You can see a lot of enemy tanks down there near the white flag. Panzer Burner chosen to go the long way around. He's going to try to, nearly got the kill on the Ravvi Borsig. The Tortoise blew his head off, blew up his ammo rack, and Panzer Burner continues to drive around. Now looking for the IS-3. The IS-3 in a very, very interesting very interesting position. He shoots him but doesn't penetrate the Tier 8 Russian heavy tank. He's down to 493 hit points. He is aiming Panzer Burner's way. Gets shot for 353 hit points. Puts 387 into him, and I reckon Panzer Burner should beat him on the reload. This one should be another kill. It's not. He tracks the IS-3. The IS-3 will certainly be looking his way. Panzer Burner waiting. It's an accurate gun. Somebody looks like he just hit the IS-3 with high explosive, and Panzer Burner confirms kill number 2 for 23 hit points in the end. 6-5 the score now. Looks like the enemy team were looking for the cap there. 6-5 the score. 2,633 damage done. 571 assisted damage. Tanks dropping off left, right and centre. The WZ132A 1-4 just got blown apart by the ISU-152 with its big Russian gun. Panzer Burner up there on the railway line, using the railway line for a little bit to use the gun depression of the Conqueror. The Conqueror at Tier 9. The Tier 9 British strong and sturdy heavy tank. What about the gun, Stewie? 120mm gun, 400 alpha damage, 259 penetration with standard, which was enough to get into the enemy Conqueror. APCR is premium ammunition, which is 326. Now, if memory serves me correctly, don't ask me why I remember this, my first ever Tier 10 Clan Wars battle was in the Conquerors before I ever had any Tier 10s. I mean, now I've got all the tech tree Tier 10s right now as Panzer Burner kills the M40, M43. My first ever Clan Wars battle was in the Conqueror because I only had a Tier 9. And I reckon it was also on this map. Shoots the Object 257 a couple of times, takes him down to 368 hit points. He did auto aim, but he changed his mind. The enemy team are capping, but of course on encounter mode it takes an absolute age to cap the base. About 4 minutes for one person. You can see there's still 2.5 minutes left to cap it out, and it's already 40% of the way through, so it does take a hell of a long time. 11-7 the score now. What's left to kill? The Conway, who has not been spotted for some time. The Conway did shoot Panzer Burner though from down here on the eastern part of this map somewhere. Artillery's already been taken out of the equation, and so Panzer Burner just going to take his time getting around these near the waterfalls. Gets shot by who's that? That's the Striv S1. Puts one into him, takes him down. Somebody else shoots him, takes him down to 131. Blocks a little bit. That's his first block shot for this game, which is what his mission's been. But the main objective is to win this game. 12-8 the score now. A minute and a half left on the cap. Only one person sitting on the cap. That one person has all the cap points. The Conqueror on the enemy team looks like he's out in the open. Panzer Burner will say, thank you very much. I'll take kill number 7. That's 7 kills to Panzer Burner from Jabraska clan. 7 kills, 5,624 hit points of damage, 390 damage blocked. He's rocking backwards and forwards because he doesn't want to be blown apart here. He is down to 425 hit points, and he can smell a Radley Walters medal. Radley Walters for 8 kills. 6 kills as a top gun. 8 kills as a Radley Walters. Auto aims, holds back. He can see the Conway is no threat. Holds back and confirms the kill. Why not confirm the Radley Walters? There is still an STA1. He has not been seen for some time. I reckon on 425 hit points I'll be tempted just to say, yeah, I might just sit on the cap because I've got the 8 kills. I've got the 5.5. But it looks like he's going to be looking for that STA1, that's the Japanese Tier 8 medium tank. Rolling forward, heading straight for the corner where the STA was last seen. 2 of his friends, now 3 of his friends, are sitting on the cap. 50 seconds left on the cap timer. Panzer Burner from Jabraska clan looking for looking for this STA, who could be, let's face it, he could be absolutely anywhere. 20 seconds left on the cap. He asked his friends to maybe get off the cap so he can maybe look for one more kill. We still don't know where this STA is. He hasn't been spotted for a long time. 50 seconds left on the cap. One of the players did leave. Looks like he left and then jumped back on. The Oods went there looking down in the southeast corner, looking for where the STA might be. There he is. The Scorpion G is going straight for the STA, who's on the other side of those rocks. The STA puts one into the Scorpion G, and it looks like STA killed the Scorpion G as the Lorraine killed the STA. We'll call that one a win. That one was a win. Don't worry about that one. Panzer Burner from Chabraska clan in the Conqueror, the Tier 9 British heavy tank. That's an ace tanker. That'll come as no surprise to anyone who watches this channel. Spotter medal, Hand of God, Bruiser, Duelist, 5 for effects, 7 bonds, Radley Walters for those 8 kills, high caliber, and of course the Top Gun for getting 6 kills as well as that. Onto the second page, he wasn't short of damage, was he? 5,638 hit points of damage, 8 kills, 1586 base experience. He fired 23 shots. 21 hits, 17 penetrated, 1395 assisted damage, 37,711 hit point credits. That's after tax with a premium account in the Conqueror. That's a Tier 9 British heavy tank. That's my old mate Panzer Burner from Chabraska clan. As we move on to our 5th and final replay, this one's going to feature my old mate Ravvi from Daddy clan. Who's the daddy? In the 50TP, the Tier 9 Polish heavy tank. The 50TP, not a bad tank at all. Very enjoyable. I haven't played too many games in my Tier 10 yet, but it looks pretty groovy, that's for sure. Now, whatever you do with this replay, do not blink. This is going to be fast, furious, and no stuffing around at all. We're on Ensk again, top tier, and yet another example of the great matchmaker we have here on the Asia server. Hopefully, for everybody else's sake, hopefully they get to other servers get it as well. He opened his account with 601 damage into the Malbreaker. That poor bugger bought himself a Malbreaker as part of the Christmas special, the Christmas sales, and I think he's starting to regret it, getting taken down to 700 hit points pretty quickly indeed. There's a platoon of them. There's a platoon of 2 Malbreakers. Oh, look. Oh well, bad luck. Anyway, what's Ravvi doing? He's got a 130 millimeter gun, 560 average damage, 250 penetration. That's with standard rounds, and you can see there's nothing wrong with the armor in the Polish Tier 9 heavy tank. APCR is 303 penetration, so it's an extra 53 millimeters of penetration, and Ravvi's just going to look at this Malbreaker. He's just going to laugh at him, put another shot into him. His tracks eat the return shot from the Malbreaker. It sounds like he might be on a block damage mission. It is. He needs to block 12,000 hit points. Actually, that's incorrect, as he shoots the 257. He needs to cause, receive, and block 12,000 hit points. That's for heavy tank number 15. That's the final heavy tank mission for the. That's a final heavy tank mission for. Wow, that was a good one too. The final one for the T55A. At the same time, he's going for a mastery badge for the Alliance missions. You can do 2 sets of missions at the same time with these new groups of missions. So he's up to nearly 5,000 combined. Cause, receive, and block, of course. Shoots the T10 for 530 hit points, blocks 390, so that helps his mission straight away. He's up to 5,700. He's almost halfway through. Maybe he'll get it in this game. Who knows? Looking towards the T10. Shoots him. Blows his head off. That's what Jimmy would say. His head blew off. Gets the ammo rack. Kills the T10, which is a Tier 9 Russian heavy tank. 1 zip to score. Waiting for that beautiful Polish gun to reload. 4,297 damage done. Blocked 1270. He's got a little bit of assisted damage as well. We're looking at the Malbreaker. He's going to hope the Malbreaker bounces a shot or 2 before it kills him. I don't think he's going to. There goes the pattern. The pattern got killed by Yobbo. That's the tortoise's name. It was Yobbo. Ravvi just taking his time here. He doesn't want to YOLO straight in front of all of those enemy tanks. That's my old mate Barry Crocker. He just got taken out by Digger after Ravvi put the shot into him. 4,867 damage done. 1270 damage blocked. A little bit of assisted damage. Rolling around. Tries to get one into the T10. Just gets a little bit of a critical damage done. 5-1 the score. His pings defend the base because there's nobody there, and two of the enemy tanks are capping. Didn't miss that one. Gets the T10 for another 511 hit points. 5-2 the score. 5-3 the score now. The T44 and the Scorpion G are going for Ravvi's base. Ravvi's not stuffing around here. He's up to 5,378. 1270 damage blocked. There's another kill. Makes the scoreboard look a bit prettier. 6-4. But, I mean, somebody needs to get back to the base pretty soon. He needs to do 12,000. Cause, receive, and block. 12,000. So assisted damage doesn't count. Loses another 300 odd hit points from the tortoise. Doesn't quite get that shot towards the British tank destroyer. The base looks okay. They're leading on the T55, the KJ105, and the FOC. All cleaned up those bad guys who were up at the base. Ravvi's going to stick here, duking it out with the heavy tanks. Finds the Carnarvon, bounces a shot, kills the Carnarvon, no problems whatsoever. Brings his damage up to nearly 6,000. 1270 damage blocked. How's he go with his mission? He's up to 8,000. 8 out of 12. I don't think there's enough left. Well, there's 2,000 hit points up for grabs on the tortoise. And if you can block a few shots, that will certainly help. Shoots a tortoise for 550. The tortoise shoots and misses. There's also an AMX CDA 105 there, which looked like he was coming for Ravvi, but no, he's moving around, going after the enemy, the Ravvi's team's KJ 105. Ravvi shoots a tortoise, takes him down to 799 hit points. He's still got 1,100 up his sleeve. Is he gonna throw some health away to try and get this mission? He's only less than 3,000 away from it. Love to block a few shots. He's going to shoot the tortoise again. He's not going to be able to get his mission. Only 200 hit points left, and the FOC grabs that one. But a good, fast, furious win. 15-8. Let's have a look at the result before the voice just explodes. Ravvi from Daddy Clan in the 50 TP, the 50 TP Tier 9 Polish heavy tank. Wow, that is absolutely fantastic. It's an Ace Tanker Mastery badge. It's also the Bruiser medal. The Demolition Expert for blowing the head off that T10, I think it was. 5 for effect. Got himself a bond for that one, as well as a high caliber 7,713 damage done. 3 kills, 1481 base experience. You find 18 shots, 16 hit, 15 penned, 1270 damage blocked by armor. And look, I reckon he was pretty close to that mission, under 2,000 difference for that mission, but he'll get it one day if he keeps playing like that. 121,000 credits, that's after tax. With a premium account, of course, he did have an action or a personal mission payout there for 62,000, which could have been a clan booster, or it could have been absolutely anything. But there you have it. Don't forget to check out Ravvi on Twitch. He's a community contributor, as is Napalmer on Twitch as well. They are links, both of their links will be down there in the video description below. Ravvi from Daddy Clan in the 50 TP, the Polish heavy. Panzer Burner in the British heavy, the Conqueror. Napalmer in the Emil 2, the Swedish auto-loading heavy. Runaway Brave Sir Robin wasn't running away with the Type 61. And of course, my old mate BeauB in the WZ132A, kicking us off at the start. Once again, thank you for the replays, lads. Don't forget to check out Ravvi and Napalmer community contributors. Links down below. Thanks again for watching this epic extravaganza. Happy New Year 2019. Here we go. I'm excited. Let's go ham. Epic extravaganzas. They're going to kill me. Like and subscribe. Get on board. Twitch.